Okay, so this is one of the best ways to work your rear delts. There's many bad ways, but this is one of the good ones. Your rear delt attaches to your upper arm bone. So when you do this kind of motion, that's your rear delt working. You can work your rear delt from this angle, this angle, this angle, this angle. It's all working the rear delt, but there's certain angles that are better than others. And the way to know which one that is to look at the muscle fibers, to understand how the muscle is attached, and to align the muscle with the lever to get the best possible angle to push or pull with the maximum amount of force. So for the rear delt, the best way to move your arm bone is at a 45-degree angle. This is the optimal angle to work the rear delt. So my rear delt is here. When I'm in this position, the muscle's long, it's stretched, right? That's when I have my maximum potential to make gains. So when I'm in this position, I want maximum load. And as I come down, I want it to unload. So the best way to do that is to make sure that my upper arm bone, the lever that the rear delt controls, is perpendicular to gravity at the beginning of the movement. The thing we need to do is find a pulley and set it up so that our upper arm bone can pull at a 45-degree angle. For you, it might be different. Depends on your height, depends on the length of your arms. You need to figure it out so that you can set this pulley up to get a 45-degree line of pull. Okay, so I get my upper arm bone. I want to make sure that when I pull, I start with a perpendicular angle because perpendicularity means our muscle gets maximum load. Because what happens with pulley systems is gravity is redirected. So basically, gravity is coming out of here. We want to position our upper arm bone so that when we start, there's a 90-degree angle between the gravity and the lever. In this position here, my rear delt is most stretched. So I want to be perpendicular here. And as I open my arm, my upper arm bone becomes parallel with gravity and the rear delt unloads. So it's difficult here as my muscle's long. And as my muscle shortens, it unloads because I'm almost parallel with gravity. And here I can hold it all day, right? So basically the movement is this 45-degree angle, perpendicularity to start off with, good stretch, come down, stop right there because that's the maximum contraction of my rear delt and come back up. So what you need to understand is at some point when you get to about here, you've reached the maximum contraction of the rear delt. Everything you do after here, like this, is a different muscle working. That's mostly rhomboids and mid-traps. So what you want to do is figure out where your rear delt finishes. Mine finishes about here. Here I'm at maximum contraction and come back up. I don't want to be doing this. This is unnecessary and you're not working your rear delts anymore.